Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I'm going to be doing something that has been highly requested by you guys. So since I've done my face reveal, I've had a lot of lovely comments, so thank you guys, on my makeup, and a lot of you guys have been asking like for a makeup tutorial, how I do my makeup and stuff, and I have mentioned in it a couple of TikTok get ready with me's, and in my sister concert vlog I did say a couple of the products I was using and stuff, but I thought, oh, let me turn my phone off, sorry you guys about that. But yeah, I haven't done like an in detail how I use the products, what products I'm using for my makeup, so I thought I would give you guys this little tutorial. I feel like a good thing as well about the makeup that I use is that it was reasonably, all of the products are quite affordable. A lot of them are from the same brand, so this is not an ad for anyone wondering. This is honestly a genuine kind of review on all of these products. Honestly, I stick by the same brand for most of the products quite a lot, just because I like how their products apply and how they look and stuff, so that's just the way I do it really. But I'm going to need to move the angle of my camera because my mirror is facing in the wrong direction, so give me a minute. Okay, I think this angle should work better because my mirror is right here, so I'm only having to move a little bit. But I've got my makeup bag with me right here, nice gold one. My friend bought it for me years ago, but still use this makeup bag. I do actually want to get drawers for my makeup, but I need to organise everything better really. But yeah, I thought we should go straight into it, although one thing I will mention before I get into my whole makeup look is this tanning product I've been using, which is Soul Skin. If you guys watch Dabby Girls, then you would know what their products are. But basically in the summer I've been using more of like a skin tint moisturizer rather than a foundation, so sometimes it can like wash you out a little bit. But if you guys like want something to help with that, definitely recommend from Soul Skin to use the tanning drops. This is what it looks like. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, it's honestly such a lovely product. And then obviously you do get the tan itself, but I am actually half Greek for people that don't know, so I do tan naturally very well, but definitely when you need like a quick fix tan. So when I did my face reveal and I hadn't had enough time to be out in the sun to tan naturally, if you need like a little quick fix, definitely recommend their tanning products. Those are a little bit higher end, but honestly they're definitely worth it. Like, it's the best tanning product I've ever used. But yeah, just thought I'd mention that as a little side note, but I'm going to get straight into the makeup now. So a really important thing for your makeup to look nice and flawless is definitely to like get your face like prepped, so you know, like primer and things like that. Although I don't actually have a primer, I should definitely look into getting one, but I always moisturize my face before putting on my makeup, and I use the CeraVe facial moisturizing lotion. This stuff honestly is amazing, and if you are actually struggling with your skin, I am going to do an in-depth tutorial on my skin, because also a lot of you guys are mentioning how clear my skin was, but trust me, it hasn't always been like that. I really suffered with my skin at one point, so this also has benefits as well for you if you are struggling with your skin. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1 almost. But yeah, I will be doing a like big video on how I cleared my skin up, because it took me a really long time to find the right things. But yeah, if I'm downstairs in the bathroom, then I would wash my hands and put this on with my fingers, but because I haven't got that right now and I don't want to just put my hand straight onto my face, I'm just going in with any basic cotton pad, just putting a couple pumps of that on, usually 2, and just spread it on my face where I want it. I definitely need more on my forehead though, like that. And then I'm literally just gonna rub it in on my face, and this will honestly help with the way your makeup will apply so much nicer as well. So I'm just gonna blend that in all across my face. Also, if your skin does go a little bit red after this, sometimes my forehead does, don't panic, because obviously you have just like been rubbing on your skin, so it will maybe get a little bit red, but that's totally normal and it will like fade anyway, so don't panic about that. Perfect, so that's all done. So now I've applied my moisturizer, I'm gonna go straight in with my concealer, and the concealer I use is honestly so good, if I can find it, to be honest. Okay, found it. So the one that I use is the, I'm sure you can guess, Revolution, and it's called the IRL Filter Finish. This stuff is honestly so good, and I really struggle with like quite a veiny under eyes. Like, you can see my veins quite prominently, which really stresses me out, so this stuff honestly helps to clear it so well. So I'm just going to go in with that under the eyes, and also it really helps to clear it up. Also just in any place where I've got like any blemishes and stuff, so around here like so, I think. And I do always just put some on my forehead, just like that, just to make it just a little bit more smooth looking up there. So yeah, honestly, in any areas that you would like the most, really, it's just personal preference. But yeah, once I put my concealer in the places that I would like it, I literally just go in with any old beauty blender and blend this out. But definitely a big tip I can say for makeup is you do not need to buy expensive beauty blenders. Like when I was younger and first getting into makeup, I would always get the ones from Real Techniques. Don't get me wrong, they are absolutely amazing, but especially if you're a bit younger and you're looking to first start getting into makeup, definitely, you know, find some more affordable ones. This one is literally from a packet one that I got in Primark. It was literally like 4 for like £3 or £2.50, whereas like in Superdrug, a Real Techniques one can literally cost like £8 for one. But yeah, definitely if you do want to go for some more higher end products, I would then definitely recommend Real Techniques. But if you're like a first timer with makeup, or you haven't been wearing makeup for that long and you're still like, you know, testing out your makeup and things, definitely go for a cheaper option. I'm just going to quickly blend the rest off camera. Also, like I said, I do struggle with my under eyes quite a lot, so I usually do it twice under my eyes, and the second time I've really just like pat it in like that rather than spreading it, so it really comes up quite nicely and helps to get that more full coverage look. Okay, so now that's done, this is just more of like a personal preference thing, but I always go in with like a powder and dab it under my eyes to really set in under my eyes, and this is the Revolution pressed powder. So I'm just going to put this under my eyes, and like I said, you will find a bit of a pattern that most of this stuff is from Revolution. So I'm just going to pat this under my eyes nice and gently, and it just really helps to get that full coverage under the eyes or wherever you would like it. Also, every video I always forget to mention I've got heatless curls in. I'll be taking them out at the end of the video just because I'm a heatless curl girl. I don't really use heat on my hair anymore. My hair has really improved because of it. If you guys would like a video maybe on like a hair care routine, then let me know, because I can do that for you guys as well. Okay, so now I've done under my eyes and it's looking nice and smooth. What I then next do is I get my Skin Tint Moisturiser from Revolution, and this is from their Super Dewy collection. Now in the colder months, so in winter, I'd more be likely to use a foundation rather than a skin tinted moisturiser, but I just feel like in the summer, I feel like the whole makeup trend is to be a lot more like glowy, so that's what I follow. And this moisturiser, skin tinted one, is literally so good. So yeah, it looks like this. It does kind of look like a foundation, and it works the same as a foundation as well, but it's just less heavy for the summer, which is what I love about it, and it literally feels so nice applied to your skin. But yeah, I just blend that completely in across my whole face, and again, I'm using a beauty blender. I definitely recommend to also use the applicators that I use for each thing, because trust me, I've tried it all, and for certain products beauty blenders are better and brushes are better. But yeah, I'm just going to blend this in until it's blended properly. Also, the colour does like develop over the day, so if you first put it on and maybe it looks like it's done nothing, it will develop maybe in like an hour or so. I'm just going to keep patting that in until it's blended in to your preference, really. Yeah, so I guess you could kind of call this a summer makeup routine, because it does change slightly the way that I do it in the winter, so maybe when winter comes around I could do an updated one. Okay, so I'd say it's pretty blended in, and now what I usually do is I just get the brush that I used with my pressed powder. I don't put any more powder on it though. I just, with the excess that was on that brush, just kind of go all over my face just to set in that moisturiser. And right now your face is going to look like quite matte looking rather than glowy, but don't worry, because I have a big tip at the end to get that glowy look back. Okay, so the next thing I use is my double-ended contour and highlight stick, also from Revolution. So it honestly just looks like this. So one side's got a highlight and the other side has got a contour. Sorry if you can hear my bird in the background, she's being a bit crazy right now. But yeah, I go in first with the contour side, just put it up a little bit because you don't want it to snap. That is literally the worst thing ever. And put it in the places where you like it the most, but I'll show you guys where I put my contour. So I just do my cheekbones like that, like a line, like that. And then I also do around my forehead, like so, like that. And then I also do under my chin here, and then here, and also here, just to really like define under there. Although I would have liked it a bit higher, so I might just go a little bit more today, like that, and then I blend this in with a brush. Definitely recommend a brush for the contour stick. So yeah, you're just going to blend it in, just rub in like so, back and forth. Yeah, and I'd always say with the contour stick, it's a little bit of like a trust the process moment for it to like blend in and stuff, but when it's blended in, it honestly makes you look so snatched. But if you're looking for a little bit more of a higher end contour stick, I definitely recommend the Charlotte Tilbury contour stick, the liquid one. I really want to get it, but I haven't been able to get my hands on it because it's always out of stock. But from everyone I've heard, it's honestly such an amazing product. So when I can actually get my hands on it and it stops going out of stock, then I will update you guys with how it is, if it's worth the hype or not, but I'm sure it is because so many people are using it at the minute. And then same up here for your forehead. Sometimes I like blend backwards for my forehead like this, just so it doesn't cover your entire forehead up, which for me works quite nicely. So just blending back into the hairline like that. And I also contour on my nose. So let me show you guys how I use the contour stick on my nose. So what I do is I just sculpt either side of my nose like so, and then I go around the tip of my nose like that. So you get sort of like this sort of look, which looks a bit crazy right now. But then I get my brush again and I just blend. It can be a bit difficult to blend your nose, but just be delicate with it. Sometimes I even like grab the tip of the brush like that to sort of make like a fan shape and blend it in, just so it's a little bit more defined. But yeah, definitely take your time with your nose contouring because it can be a bit of a struggle sometimes, because you don't want it to go completely across your whole nose, otherwise then it just is a bit pointless because you just end up with an orange nose. But yeah, now that's done, the next thing I do is I go back in with my contour stick just to close in my tint moisturizer up before we have an accident with that, and I get my highlight stick. However, this stick is in the shade medium, but I also accidentally bought one in the shade fair, and the contour, as you can see, was way too light. It was practically like a concealer, but I still used the highlight end of the fair shaded one because obviously it's lighter, so it highlights better. I'll just show you guys the difference as well. There's not too much of a difference, but yeah, there's a little bit of a difference there. So I used the lighter one, so I used the medium shaded stick for the contour and the fair shaded stick for the highlight, just so I can really highlight up those places. So I always do it down the middle of the nose where you've just contoured, on my chin right here, just do like a little circle, and also at the top of my forehead and just under my brows like so, to brighten up under the brows. But for this, I always go back in with a beauty blender for the highlight, just because there's less areas to do and I honestly just think it works a bit better. So yeah, I just blend that in very crazily, but we get it done. Yeah, that's just really helped honestly now just to define that nose a bit better, and into my forehead, and then under the brows. I have to be a bit careful with under my brows right now currently because I've got eyelash extensions in and I don't want them to fall out because it's way too early for infills. And for any of my lash girls out there, you know they are not cheap, but honestly I just feel so much more confident with my lashes, so I will pay the money for them. Sometimes with me, when I blend in the highlight stick, my forehead bit can go a little bit patchy, so I usually just go in with like a big brush with no product on, but just blend it out with the brush because it helps to fully get that into the skin. Okay, perfect, that looks better. Then the next step of my makeup is I use the, once again, Revolution, a bit of an ongoing trend here, but I use their super dewy liquid blush. This stuff is amazing and it will last you so long, so you save a lot more money because it's so pigmented. Literally all I need for my cheek is about like that much, if you guys can see that. Literally the tiniest bit of product, and just go on one cheek and the same for the other. Just a little dot like that. And then I can't find the brush that I would usually use, but I go in with a brush. This one is a bit big. I don't really like too big of a brush for blush. Let me see if I can find my other one. Okay, this is better, it's a bit smaller. And yeah, I literally just blend that in with a brush up and down this area of my cheek like so. I can't believe we went for a stage in makeup, like with 2016 makeup, we didn't use blush. Like I absolutely love blush. It's probably one of the favourite steps of my makeup. But yeah, I just blend that up and down, and then I also run it across my nose just a tiny bit. I don't like to use too much on my nose though. And yeah, there you have it. Also, a lot of these products are from Revolution, so I won't tag the products individually, but I'll leave like Revolution's website link down below in the description, so hopefully you can find some of these products and get your hands on them. I hope this is helpful too, because I know you guys were highly requesting a makeup tutorial, so I really hope this is helpful for you guys. But yeah, next I go with my brows. So I use the Revolution Soap Styler. It looks a little bit like this. Now my brows are quite like natural when I do them, because I don't really put much product on them. This stuff is literally just like a soap product really. It's not actual soap, it's a bit more like a wax, just to like wax your brows into place. But when I'm going with a day where I do want a little bit more of a more defined brow, I use the Benefit, I don't know what it's called, it's like a Benefit brow pomade, which is a little bit more on the higher end, but it's downstairs because me and my mum share it. But yeah, seeing as this is more of like a how I do my summer makeup, I'm gonna go for the more natural look and just blend this in. Wait, brush rather these brows up. Also, please ignore the state of the brush because there is a bit of a build up of wax on it, so I need to clean that, so no judging here guys. But yeah, I just brush them up like so, and then I get like the tip of the brush around the edge and just sort of put any unwanted hairs down, like just brush them down a bit. Yeah, it honestly just helps to make them look a little bit neater. Honestly, it doesn't do much, but for me it makes me feel sane inside. And then I get more wax on the other side and just wax them into place. But yeah, it just honestly helps to make your brows look a little bit neater, because I don't know about you, but when I haven't done anything with my brows, they go a bit crazy. Although I do really want to get my brows done like tinted and waxed, or threaded, but threaded can hurt quite a lot, so. But I'm always scared for the tinting part, because what if they tint them like ridiculously dark? Like, we left 2016 brows in the past for a reason, thank you. But yeah, just brush them down like that and that's how they look. And then as well, just to really set the brows in place, I go in with this Stay, no, it's called Stay or Slay? Slay, I think, the brow. Honestly, this is really annoying, but I have no idea where this is from because my mum got it for me. But it's literally just like a brow gel. So I'm guessing you can just use any brow gel you like. And I just brush them through again to really set them in place. This always feels really satisfying as well. But yeah, there you have it. Now I have got lash extensions in, so obviously I don't need to do anything with my lashes. But if I didn't have eyelash extensions in, I always use the Sky High Maybelline mascara. Obviously I don't need mascara because I've got my eyelash extensions in. The only thing I have to do really with my eyelash extensions is just brush them out so they stay in a nice fan shape. But yeah, that's what I have to do with them. But yeah, if you're looking for a mascara, this is what I'd usually use, and it is literally amazing. It works great. And now if you're like me and you like a bit more of like a glowy look, I lastly go in with the Revolution Glow Fixed Illuminating Fixing Setting Spray. It's got a lot of names. But yeah, I'm just going to cover my eyes so I don't get it in my eyelash extensions. But I just spray that across my whole face. And if you want, you can just fan your face a little bit just to make it dry a bit quicker. Again, it will really help to make your skin glow again. Now, the last step of my makeup that I'm going to do is my lips, of course, because I love a lip. But usually what I'm doing is I go in with like a nude lip liner first. This one is literally from Primark. Like I said, you don't need any expensive products. Although it is nice to treat yourself once in a while, overall most of the products I use are reasonably affordable. But yeah, this really needs a sharpen, so it's probably going to be a bit wonky. Okay, it's looking a bit wonky, but it's fine. But yeah, once I've done my lip liner, I'm usually always going, this is like my go-to. This is very old, so I don't know if they still sell it, but I'm sure they sell something similar. But this is the NYX Sheer Gloss. As you can tell, yeah, it's very old, but I love it so much. I literally use it religiously. And it's one of those ones where like you squeeze it and it comes out at the top of the brush. So shock horror, guys, this is not from Revolution. But yeah, you squeeze it and it comes out on the brush, and then you just brush it on like that. Now, I don't know if it's just a me thing, but I'm very much of like a lipstick mixer. So I always go in with this Maybelline red lipstick. I just put a little bit down the middle of my lips. Well, my camera just turned off because it overheated. But basically what I was saying is I get a red lipstick. I do like a bit of a line down the middle of my lips, and then I mix it in just like by going like this. And that's what I do basically. So I get a little bit more of like a pinkier look on my lips. Yeah, and it looks super cute. Now, what I'm going to lastly do is take out my Heatless curls so you guys can see what they look like. And then I will show you obviously the finished result with hair and makeup done. Okay guys, I'm back. I just took my heatless curlers out and put some hairspray in it. So yeah, here you can see how the heatless curls will look. If you guys would like a little bit more of an in-depth tutorial on how why am I so out of breath? I just run upstairs like 300 times. A more in-depth tutorial of how I do my heatless curls, it's over on my TikTok page. I will leave the TikTok at over here somewhere on the screen. But yeah, this is the final look. I really hoped this helped you guys, for anyone who's looking to get more into makeup and to like update their makeup routine, or just if you wanted to see how I do my makeup. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.